Hello everyone, welcome to the tutorial. Really one of our most popular questions asked when someone gets up to the floor is how in the world do I make an IO or an insertion order or a space reservation, however you like to call that. Here we're going to take a couple of minutes and show you exactly how to do that. First off, we need to make sure we start by selecting the project that this insertion order is on. And we're going to click anywhere. You can click any of these squares on the client that wants this insertion order to sign, or you can highlight the whole thing. Either way, we come up here to the top. I call this the mailbox flaggy thing. I'm not really sure what it is, but it says load client and advertising sales. Go ahead and click that. And here we go. The next thing that you'll need to pay attention to is this contact. Here we need to make sure that this is the correct person. In this case, it's Terry Walls. Okay, then we'll have a few things to look at here and over here. So on the left hand side, we're going to choose the ad size. Now in this case, we'll choose a full page with an e-link. Now I'm going to tell you one thing now, and we'll come back to that later. I'm going to choose priority proof. Usually I'm going to do this only if Naylor is designing the artwork. If they're giving us camera ready artwork, there's no need for this priority proof in most cases. But I'm going to click it now. We'll act like we're designing that. We're going to choose shape. In this case, it's a full page, full color, so we have to choose vertical. However, half page and quarter page have other options there. Then we have to choose color. In this case, we'll say full color. Now, even though if it says color or black and white up here, we still need to tell it whether it's color or black and white down here on the in this portion here as well. Okay, moving right along, we're going to next click to location. Okay, this is where we put in our request of where we would like this to be listed. So we have IFC, of course, inside front cover, IBC, OBC, first. So we're gonna request this. We're gonna request it for it to be in the first quarter. We'll provide a web link. Now, usually it's very good to get this directly from the email that the customer sends you. In this case, I'll just write this in. Then we choose indexes. Before we go any further, if you want to guarantee that this is going to be in the first quarter, you will click guarantee. However, be aware that this will generate an additional 15% charge on top of whatever it costs for you to have the full page, full color. So if we want to guarantee that, that's what we'll click. Usually this is done if the location is something such as, if the location is something like the inside front cover, inside back cover. Usually that's when we're going to click the guarantee mark. I'm going to unclick that for now. Go to indexes. We'll have to choose what it is that they do. You can search up here for their category. And remember that that CRM is word specific. It can't guess what it is that you're trying to search for. So it's most effective to put as few letters up there as possible. In this case, they are cutting, so we'll type in CUT, and here it is, concrete cutting. I will add that and say OK. If you have any more indexes, of course, you can continue to add those at $20 additionally in most cases. So now I have all of this complete. The last thing that I need to do is I'm going to hit save. And actually, I say last, there's one more step. I check to make sure that this is the price. And actually, it looks like it's a little bit off. And here's the reason why. We clicked on priority proof, which actually is a $50 fee. In order to waive the proofing fee, click on the D for order details. And you'll notice that right here we have this $50 proofing fee. In order to waive that, click on the Modify Adjustment Amount button. Type in -50. And for note, we'll say Waive Proof Fee. And hit OK. And that should put your price back where you anticipated it being. I'm going to close this. And then here's your price. Of course, it's changed to the correct price. Now all I need to do is to save it. And to send this to the client immediately, come over to the Process Documents button. Looks like an envelope with a letter coming out of it. Click that. It's thinking here. It's asking who I want to send it to. Yes, it's Terry Walls. That's who I'll send it to. Click Next. Now what are we doing? We're going to put in our insertion order. Unclick the bottom 3. Takes a little while to think here. Once we get these random letters that pop up here, we're going to choose Next. So here we are. The letters are there. We'll choose Next. We'll choose Email. And now Proceed in Outlook. And what that does is, if you'll look here, we now have a message to them. I'll put, please sign and fax back, something like that. You can include the body of your email, and there you go. Your insertion order has now been sent off to your client. Thank you very much for joining us today, and happy selling.